Thanks again for having me today. I'm a law student, so my question is from a legal perspective. You have stated today that the Prime Minister holds a lot of power over the police, the media, and the judiciary, especially what happened in 1980 after the constitutional amendments. So my question is, with the benefit of hindsight, is there anything you would have done differently during your leadership to improve the rule of law today in this country? Sorry, in Malaysia.
Well, I amend the constitution because the laws passed by the representatives of the people would only become law if the king signs it into law. That means that in the end, it's not the people who makes the decision, it is the king who makes the decision. And I thought that that should not be the case, so we amended the law to say that if the king does not agree with the law, he can send it back to Parliament with his criticism. But if Parliament then sends back the law to the king and he still doesn't want to sign it, after a lapse of 1 month or 2 months, the law becomes legal, it becomes the law. I was expecting problem with the Sultan, but I didn't expect problem with the Prime Minister. That was maybe at the time. But that amendment does not cover one thing. If a law encroaches on the position of the king, it must have the signature of the king. It's written in the Constitution. There are certain privileges of the king, and among his privileges is this right to approve any law that affects the ruler. And in this case, this particular law, it affects the right of the king to proclaim an emergency, during which time the laws may be suspended. But the Prime Minister has taken over this, giving himself the right to declare security areas, and in the security areas he can arrest anybody, jail anybody, and if they get killed, then there will be no inquest and that kind of thing. This is far beyond what was given to the king. And because it encroaches on the king's prerogative, then of course the king has a right to at least question the government, because in the Constitution, the king has a right to make reference to the federal court if he's not satisfied with anything.